Hello. How are you all doing on this day? Whew, this is gonna be a weird one. This is gonna be weird. Hope everyone is doing fine. Yeah, okay, so brief, like, quick story time. It's quick story time. I played the original Stanley Parable game, like, years back. Think it was like in 2013, and yeah, it was like this is right when I was like getting started and doing the whole like content creation game kind of thing, you know. And this is one of those like weird fucking indie games where it's just like you're never not sure what was going to happen. So like the Stanley Parable is like described. I guess nowadays the term would be a narrative walking simulator of sorts. There's no real, like, difficulty or any real significant challenge, but it is so open-ended, and there's so many different directions to go in, and there's so many things that can happen. It was a fucking trip. It was a trip and a half, and you never know what was gonna happen. And the whole idea behind the Stanley Parable is to, like, kind of go against what the narrator is trying to guide you have the narrator, which is essentially trying to guide you along the story of the game. But you could choose to just completely ignore the narrator and just do your own thing. Just do your own fucking thing. You know? Just go like, hey, fuck you, narrator. I'm gonna go over here. And then it's like different stuff can happen depending on what choices you make or what directions you go in or whatever. And it was just like an insane, crazy, creative time. So fast forward to 2022, April 2022, and Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition gets released. And I'm like, you know what? Let's jump back in. Let's jump back into this shit. So that's why we're here. Okay. I started on this screen first because of my own history with this game and just not expecting anything, but the unexpected. I didn't touch anything because I wasn't sure if it was gonna just like immediately throw me into something. So confirm. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, actually. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Let's see. Yeah, that should be enough. Whoop. Please enter the current time. I'm assuming this is this is PST. So let's see. It is currently 8:41 PM. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Yay! There we go. Okay, let's see here. Might need to turn audio down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, hopefully this game doesn't get too loud, but we can always adjust if need be. And then, let's see, field of view. Okay, yeah, this is a lot more one-handed walking. Okay, hold left and right mouse buttons to walk. Oh, that's a neat little little feature. In case you don't want to use your other hand, or if you're not able to for whatever reason. Controller, English, show subtitles, subtitle size medium, background opacity, translation labels, of the top of in-world text. Oh, the settings are actually like showing up on the other computer too. Gameplay critical colors. Oh, content warnings. An option to skip sections of the game to deal with suicide, trauma, and mental health issues. So like, okay, well that's good to have. That's a good thing to have. Let's see. Audio. Video. Desync full screen. Anti-aliasing quality profile high. Controls. Yeah, like forward, back. Yeah, jump, interact. And crouch. Pretty straightforward. Nothing really too crazy here. And And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the most part. So let's get going. Let's you are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Okay, it's good that it lets you know what version you're playing at the very least. Begin. The end is never the end. The end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Truly a rewarding job.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley just wants to live a quiet life.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Clearly wrong.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on a sec. Let me bump the game audio down just a little bit more. That'll do. Yeah. This is the office. This is a pretty... Oh, wow. There's actually a little bit of slide here. It's just a easy little bit of slide. So a good old pencil sharpener. Nice wide desk, actually. Very wide desk. This is actually a very good desk to have because you can fit so many papers on this. Fit so many documents and shit. I hate Mondays. Yep. G14. Hold on. Can I jump? Oh, I don't have a jump. I thought I had a jump, but I guess not. I can click on stuff. I have like an interact click. Hello? Yep. Just... Yeah. This is pretty much the game. We're just gonna figure out what's going on here. Oh, that door's locked.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe he missed a memo. Who knows? Yeah, we're just gonna look around a little bit more.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yep, everyone's fucking gone. It's like the fucking rapture happened or something. Lant.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
So yeah, the narrator, it's one of those things where the narrator actively comments on everything that you do. Let's see. Turn that off. Yeah, it's like, you gotta be mindful of like you're not supposed to leave your computer running, you know? If you're not attending to it, or at least you're not supposed to leave it unlocked, because someone could go in and just mess with whatever you're doing. They could
Stanley
clicked
on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Hey, look at that. Funny number. Oh. And yeah, you really can interact with a lot of things. Or at least it makes you think you can. But it's like, yeah, it's fairly straightforward.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Really? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna show an example of what's going on, happens when you don't listen to the narrator.
This
We're
was
going to the
not
right.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it, yeah. You know, we're just gonna we're taking the scenic route, and just keep on touching everything. We're gonna just spread our germs all over the place. Here's the lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It is a nice room. Seems like a very cozy room. No tables though, which is weird.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Super worth it. Super worth it. Coffee nut.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Because of that, I'm staying in here now. I'm gonna chill in here. Just gonna pull out my Switch and we're just gonna...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I'm just gonna pull out my Switch and start playing some S&T 5. I need to get caught up on a few things on there anyway, before I progress the story. Yeah, so... Yeah, you can really just... A lot of this is just fucking with the narrator in various ways, you know? Like, refusing to move out of this room. What time is it? Oh, the clock is actually moving. It's currently 11:20, 11:21. Okay, yeah, I think we're done with the dialogue.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, so, yeah, hell of a detour. Hell of a detour. First open door on the left. Ooh, what's in here? What's in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hello? Yeah. I do what I want! I do what I want! Let's see. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Oh yeah, that will definitely cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Yes.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
You sure about that? Alright, well, the... Danger. Everywhere. Oh no. Let's see. 2B1. Alright, I don't think I've actually gone this route in the original game. So, this might be new territory. This is kind of new territory for me. No buckets past this point. 2B4. 2B5.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
That one's not open. And I can't see what's on the other side. Red usually means bad, doesn't it? Red usually means bad. I don't know why. Blue is usually comforting, though. Blue is usually comforting.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
What? What? Nani? Blue. For safety.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm just doing this intentionally, just because.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
The Wraith is confused.
And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Oh,
Help
that's
me here,
great.
Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, this is great.
There we go.
Oh, hello.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
The Wraith is confused. That was just like, because like this was a path I'm not familiar with in the original game. Granted, this was years ago, so this is new for me. This is great though. I love this. How you doing, Rich Master? How you doing? Thank you for swinging by. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, let's check what this option is. The unfinished texture room.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go with the 4. I like more choices.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh shit, really? Oh wow, hello. Worldwide leaderboard. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this? What is this? What is going on here? Oh geez, 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 90. Oh, this is me. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Wow. Oh, this is great. Oh, jeez. That's me. That's me. Okay, I like this. This is great. This is hilarious.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Not really. I kind of just go at my own pace.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Sure. Oh, God, what?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
What?
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful
What
game.
is this?
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Wow.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
So
hours?
you get
Jeez.
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective.
Oh my
Be
God.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, that's loud. Oh, why is that so loud? Doing good. I'm just tired because I just got done modding a channel on stream 5 days, and along with school, it's nice to sit down and relax with a funny Wraith man. Well, I appreciate you. Wow, that is loud. I appreciate you swinging on by for this bizarre as fuck experience. Okay, fuck this. Fuck this.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Wait.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful,
Wait.
why don't we play someone else's game? just to ease the pain.
Wait, hold
Let's
on.
see.
What
do we have here?
Why is it so loud, actually, though?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I wonder if someone actually played that for 4 hours just to see what happens. Oh.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Did we
our
just jump to
backstory?
fucking
What is our
Firewatch?
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
We just jumped into fucking Firewatch. What the fuck is that? How the shit? Oh, this is amazing. Oh, you can't jump. Nope. Achievements are on now. Some maniac probably did it for 4 hours. I can completely imagine someone actually did that. Also, I can't believe that we just jumped games entirely. We actually jumped to a completely different game. That is amazing. This is fucking wild. I can't believe this.
No, it can't be.
Oh, this is really nice.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Wait, what? Oh, hell no!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Oh
You
no!
really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Oh no, we're not.
Okay, I'm going to get us.
They don't want me going back to
Let's
Elden
find
Ring.
another game.
They don't want me going
Preferably
back to
something with
Elden Ring.
walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I can't believe this. This is great. I love it.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What the fuck now? What is going on? What the shit?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Oh my god!
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
Let's
see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
This is
Okay, I'm
great.
seeing that
I
there's
love
a
it.
ball of some kind back here.
I love
Is
it.
this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall
Sports
run
ball.
the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay,
Oh my
Stanley,
god.
here's the ball. Have fun.
Wait, where's the ball? There's the ball. I can't believe we're just in Rocket League. We just got planted into Rocket League. I can't believe it. All right. Whoa. I'm familiar with this game. I'm familiar with this game. All right, just I never said I was good at it, but
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Oh, yeah,
Is it
winning,
better than
son?
my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
multiple balls.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
There we go.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Uh-oh.
More balls.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's a lot of balls. Many balls. Many balls all around me. I'm getting surrounded by balls. Big balls. Humongous balls. Just gonna slap these balls
Are you enjoying
around.
this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Wait, what?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
Oh,
This
no.
is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much.
Oh, jeez.
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows
I love
best.
this.
Take care, Stanley.
Oh yeah, I'm just here now. I'm just fucking here. Oh, okay. Can I like go down here? Whee!
Hold on. What are you doing?
Yeah, I can. Apparently I can. Wait, well, oh, what?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
Hello, Corpse Eater. How you doing? Thank you for swinging by. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for the redeem. And what the fuck did I just fall into? What the hell's going on? Oh, jeez. What the f... Oh, this is weird. Oh, jeez. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, man. We're at a completely unfinished part of the map. Like, actually in an unfinished part of the map. Oh, is this becoming a horror game now? Is this becoming a horror game? How's Stanley's latest escapades? Very interesting, because I don't recall this. I don't know if this was in the original version or not, but this is, like, new territory for me, and I'm already having a fucking blast with it. This is fucking wild. Or, oh, hey, it's my room. What the? Hello? What the fuck? Oh, jeez. Okay, this is... Okay. Where do I gotta go from here? What the... Uh-oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Oh,
jeez. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I can't do anything. Okay, there. Oh, wow. That was a hell of a fucking detour there. Holy shit. Holy shit, that is amazing. Oh, that's such a... I was surprised. I'm more surprised that they just threw in Firewatch and Rocket League. Just straight up. Just plopped them in.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And now the loops...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, and now...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So now the game loops. The game loops on itself. So every time you do find an ending, quote unquote, the loop starts over again, and some new stuff usually gets replaced, something else changes, maybe nothing changes. Maybe you can go and make another decision entirely. Or you can just make the same decision you made previously. It's really up to you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's actually do it for realsies this time. So that we don't piss off the narrator. Ugh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright. Meeting room. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Rip Franz. Aww. Let's see, yeah, Termination Tuesdays. or Broke Wednesdays, Murderers, Weekly Review, What to Do About 432. Let's see, Group 4, 1X, 4-2, 4-3. Oh, geez, yeah. Game has such good narration for when it was made, and it's still absolutely fantastic. Oh, yeah, it's like when it originally came out, it was just this wild-ass indie game that just defied all logic. And it's just made you really just question what you were even playing. What do people want? Things, money, more money. Things, but with money. To buy more things? Graphs? Graphs about things and money? We have our new product. What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. Target demographic. Jeez, yeah, this is hitting a lot. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward oh, jeez, never mind. What are your dreams toward the future? Nature, transcend, plant life, football, comatose, travel, metamorphosis, spring break, less air, pollution, clear skin, hope, a boat. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. This is very accurate. This is very, very, very accurate. Wait, hold on. Shift Global Market Parade. Monetize free to play. We gotta find a way to monetize free to play. I too dream of metamorphosis. Oh man, that is like the ideal conclusion. Oh hey, the broom closet's open.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Is there nothing here? Yeah, might be something in here. Can I just
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Well, it's nice in here. It's safe. It's safe in the broom closet. It's safe in the broom closet.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I mean, can you give me something to interact with? You can do that, right? Mr. Neri?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
It's
Please offer
safe.
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Do you have any idea how scary it is out there right now? You know how scary it is out in the outside world.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay, well maybe it's significant now. You know, maybe it's an important plot element. Maybe it's part of my own character development.
Somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
There's no taxes in the broom closet. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to worry about taxes here.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Damn. Going in now. In this game, I think the broom closet is the safest space. I know, right?
What's going on right now? You're dead.
Wait, I'm dead?
You got to this
No, I'm
broom
not.
closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Well, that's not how it
In a situation
happened.
like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I mean, I'm already dead,
Hello?
so
Anyone who happens to be nearby,
I'm already
the person
dead.
at this computer is dead.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but it's like, just
human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. I'm good. We're good. We're just gonna take a nap in here. You know, we're just gonna take a nap. Just gonna take a nice old nap. Oh man, I love this. It's just like gives you like. There's just so many different ways to screw with things. Okay, are we done with the dialogue? I think we're done with the dialogue. All right, I'm coming out of the closet.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Second player.
You can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Second person.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is there anything down here, actually? There's a very menacing light down here. Ooh, hello. Paper? I cannot read that. But I can go through this door? This is the parking garage. Hello.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment
mysteriously
for
vanishing.
no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, fuck.
Why did doors
My
close
feet.
automatically
What happened to my
behind
feet?
him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
groups are
ground.
repeating. Holy shit.
Then he imagined himself soaring through
Wait,
space
I'm flying.
on a magical
Hey, I'm
starfield.
flying.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Oh, wow.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That is a very important
Now
question.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Oh,
he
damn.
thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Is this
How
a
could it
dream?
be?
Is it not a dream?
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
What if
Believing
everything was
that
a dream?
If he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself.
What if I'm an
Stanley
aspect
is
of someone
as
else's
awake
dream?
right now as he's ever been in his life. Now,
What if
hearing
this is the
voice
Matrix?
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Damn, this got heavy. This got heavy quick. Oh, nope, we're still here. Are we still here?
Stanley began screaming.
Oh no,
Please,
we're still here.
Someone wake me
We're
up.
still
My
in
name is
here.
Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what?
Mariella woke up on
What?
a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
Oh,
walked
no.
to her place of work. But on this
jeez.
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh, gee.
Then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Emo!
Obviously crazy. This much she
Hello.
knew.
Hello,
Everyone
very
knows
emo
what crazy
Kylo Ren. How you doing?
And in
Thank you
that
for
moment,
swinging
she
by. Hope
thought
you're
to
doing
herself
well.
How lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control
Yeah,
of my
big
mind.
oops. Big
I
oops.
know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Oh my.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Wow.
And then
Rude.
she turned and ran.
Wow. Just leaving my corpse in the middle of the fucking road. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Well, there's another ending. That got heavy. That got it's just full on horror mode. Just full on
All of
horror.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm good.
Perhaps he
Haven't
had
seen it
simply
in a bit.
missed
Hope you're
memo.
doing well. I've been doing pretty well. I
No
hope
matter
you've been
how
well
hard
also.
Stanley looked, he couldn't
I know
find a
it has
trace
been a
of
while. It
his
has been a bit.
co-workers.
It has been a bit. I hope you are also doing well. Yeah. Oh, man. Wait. Oh, awaiting inputs. Wait, can I, like... Oh. Can I, like, actually put something in here, or... Oh, wait.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I was gonna say, like, can I actually... Who farted? Can I actually, like, mess with this? Or maybe I have to do more loops. Maybe I need to do more loops. Surname access. Or maybe there's something else going on with this. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. I'm on the chair. There we go. I'm in the chair now. Alright, alright. Oh! Hello. New content. Wow. Damn. We just throw this in there. I was gonna say, it's like, what is the new content? Where's the new content at? Well, it's like, there you fucking go. There's your new content door.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Good question. Let's see. That's great. I love it. They just flash a big old fucking sign in front of you. This is actually really clever too, that they cordon it off in such a way. It's like, you can't miss it. You just can't miss it. Oh, this is very new. This is very
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
new. Oh, hello.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical
Wow.
and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Oh, this is great. This
The
is
Stanley
great.
Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, this is
Oh,
amazing.
well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Woo! Ultra Deluxe!
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh, man. This is gonna be a... I feel like this game is setting me up for something.
Is it broken? What's
Is it
going
broken?
on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go.
Ah,
All right,
there we go.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
New content! New content! This is a
I
long
have to say,
elevator.
initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, and... Oh. What? What?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Jumps remaining. Press spacebar to jump. Amazing. Amazing. Jump box! Woo! Oh, I can't jump anymore. Sad face.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Well, there's another elevator, so...
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Oh,
if this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
I mean, yeah,
I
you're
could
not
count to
wrong.
30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
I love that.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I love that even the narrator is confused about what's going on right now. This is a nice room. What is this? Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I love this. This is amazing. Yay, new content! Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. There actually is more new content. Oh. Oh, hello. There is new This is new content. I was gonna say, like, is this actually new content? Hello? Oh.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, now I'm really confused right now. I guess that's back to the main game area. All right. All right, I'm curious. Coffee nut. Jeez. Well, this went in a direction. This went in a direction I wasn't expecting.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Oh no.
So I made something special
Oh,
and tucked it
no.
away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh no. Wait, what? What the fuck?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
What the fuck is going on? What is happening? This is wild. This is so fucking wild. I get what? The Memory Zone. Oh my fuck.
You see,
Wow.
Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
Oh, this
back
is some...
in October of 2013, when the game originally launched. Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Oh, the original Steam page.
Waste.
Oh, man. The Memory Zone! This is fucking wild. This is a collector's edition box. First edition. Audience Award. Independent Games Film Festival. Oh, man. This is a fucking... British Academy of Film and Television Arts. The BAFTAs. Oh, wait. This just put... Oh... that's great. Oh, that's gay. I love it. Oh, man. Back when games had integrity. Oh, man. This is great. This is like, there's a lot of commentary here, and I'm all for it. Oh, man. Oh, this, on Firefox. Oh, man. Linguists identify 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words, the Washington Post. This is just straight up an actual, like, screenshot of the webpage. Holy fuck. Oh, man. Yeah, it really was a different time back in 2013. Oh, man. Smile because it happened. The actual disc, too. Actual fucking disc. Holy shit. The first dollar made on this game. Begin. Oh, the demo, the original demo. Wow. Don't play for 5 years. The actual achievement. There's an actual achievement, by the way, in the original. It is impossible to get this achievement. Yep, that was also a thing. Oh, BAFTA nominees. Oh, man. For game innovation. Debut game. Nominee for story. Jeez. New video game releasing today. Rated surprisingly down to earth. Oh, man. This has to be a fake news article. Oh, hey, there was the ending we just had. Oh, man. The fucking LA Times. Oh, man. Oh, this is great. I love this. Oh, this is a nice little room.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Oh,
it's no games at
man.
all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour of new elevator content, man. Look at this. Official selection. Winner. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Man. Oh yeah, the original. The Doors. The original remake. Oh man. Person of the year. Oh yeah, look, actual like 3D models that they used. Is there anything down here? Or memory zone maintenance? Okay, can't go in there. Oh man, this is amazing. I love it. Look at this. Look at all that. For Scott K. Oh man, this fucking screenshot of the desktop. Your number is 29. Oh man.
Here's another moving passage, this time from
carpet textures.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
This is we're getting some heavy commentary here. Oh, the serious room. Oh, jeez. The greatest wealth is memory.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
What's down here?
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
It said maintenance, so this is oh.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
Oh
the
no.
Online video game
Oh,
distributor.
not the Steam
I
review
haven't looked at these
section.
in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Not the Steam review area. Oh no. You never want to look into the actual Steam review section. Oh.
Honestly,
Oh,
I could
no.
not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh man. Wow. This is a bit of a rougher part of the area. Jeez. This is wild. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. Oh, another
Okay,
one.
let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Oh no.
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh, don't be sad, narrator. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the original. Some people just didn't understand it. You know? Some people just didn't fully understand what they were playing. And that's fine. Some people, it might be too above their... What's the word I want to use? Some people may not get the bit, you know? Some people may just not get the bit. Oh, what's this one?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Whoa.
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. Are you serious?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people.
Is this
and if
real?
the people want silence, then
Is
by
this
goodness,
real?
that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices.
Oh Lord, this only says bad news. I'm trying to comprehend if this is real or not.
We all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No,
He's actually
until
going to
245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible.
Should I push
to
the button?
manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000
Should I push the button?
years.
Should I push it?
Yesterday, here and there, forward and
I'm
back.
curious
and
to see
never a
how
moment
far he'll
before
go.
lunchtime. It
How long
can't
ago?
be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much
Should I
more than
push it?
forever ago? Which
Should
is
I push
why
the button?
say the story and the choices.
Oh, no, he's
or what
looping.
have you. And therefore,
He's
by becoming
looping.
it is,
Oh, no,
so
he's
on
looping.
and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time.
All right, I'm gonna
at which
push the
time
button,
everything all
'cause
at
he's gonna
once.
start
So,
looping.
now you see, blah blah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're
Actually,
back, you see. You were
Oh.
only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
a little.
that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about
Cookie
this,
9.
and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
I think you
I
can
guess
go back
I
and
should
edit.
become better educated on exactly how
Yeah, I think you
Steam
can go back to
works.
edit Steam reviews
Perhaps
afterwards.
that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
I mean,
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular...
okay.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not
30, 40,
unendurable
jeez.
by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about.
I mean-
I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
I
But
know,
at any
right.
rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it.
I'm
and
stuck.
Wait,
I'm-
how do we get out of here?
I was just gonna
Where did
say,
the
there's no door.
go?
There's
Wasn't
no
there a
door.
door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't
What
think
happened?
one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before.
Stanley! Stanley!
I just wanted to try
Stanley, please
something!
don't
I was
push
just
the button
trying!
Again, it's been 12 hours!
12 hours?!
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
Oh,
and my
no.
God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Oh
I've
no.
looked at it from every angle. I've checked
Oh,
every
no.
one
We
of
are
those
stuck in here.
walls 1,000
We are
times,
stuck in here.
And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door.
I
There's
can't even
just
reach the
you
air ducts.
And the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And
Fuck
more
it.
than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh gods.
You're back. Oh my goodness.
How much time
I have
passed
someone
again?
to talk to again.
What is going on?
I think it's been a week.
A week?
2 weeks.
2
I've been
weeks?
sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person
no.
to speak with.
What is going
And I think
on?
that's just how
What is
it's
going
always
on?
been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
The
Would
skip
you
button
think
is your
that
friend
it's
currently.
exactly the
Apparently
same
the
in
skip
all
button
ways?
is my only
Doesn't
friend
that
right
feel
now.
like what we've already been doing?
Oh my
Me
fucking-
just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because
What the
I
fuck
know
is
you
going on?
can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
I can't
I'm
believe this.
realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because... Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I
Hi.
have had time to think about you and about us and about
Oh, man.
everything we've been through. I've had so
Still
much
no door.
time. I
Still no
stopped keeping
door.
track after a year.
A
Have you
year?
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
What the
Let me
fuck is
describe
going
it for
on?
you. To begin with, there is only regret.
What is going on?
There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time,
What the
Stanley.
fuck is going on
Days,
here?
Months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the
fuck is going-
collapse of every moment I have ever
the
experienced
fuck
my
is
entire
this?
life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me.
Really?
It was unlike
Was it?
anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will
I
that
can't
you and I
believe
have
this.
squabbled over for so long.
I can't believe
There
this
could
is
be
happening.
No one
This is
ending,
wild.
No singular outcome of
This is
events,
crazy.
Not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being.
I mean,
It was incredible. The
Sounds-
spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience.
Like,
And then
okay.
This moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And
are we... Hello? Narrator? Narrator? Oh, you're not even talking anymore. Are you still there? Hello? Narrator? Are you even... Still no door. There's still no way out. What the... Still stuck in here. I press it again, I guess. Oh, ah. Ah. What the... Is that the fire alarm? What the fuck is happening? What is happening right now? What is going on here? This is so weird. This is so weird.
But they didn't understand.
Oh my
the
God!
game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned.
I can't believe
Screamed.
it.
They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said.
Okay. We're just gonna let him rant. We're just gonna let him rant. You know, he has a lot to get off his chest, you know? Obviously, very frustrated about how some people perceive the original game. That's perfectly fine. Just let him air his grievances.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the.
That was unsettling. That was very unsettling. Oh, man. So, apparently this is a horror game now. Oh, what the now what happened? What the shit? What is going on here? There's still no door. What is going on? Narrator? Oh, that's bright. Well, the sun's out. There's sunlight, so that's good. I can't reach that, though. So I'm still kind of stuck in here. What the shit is this? What the shit is happening? Oh, wow. Oh, suddenly, grass. Nature is healing. This is so fucking weird. Oh, we're back into depression again. We're back into depression. Oh, jeez. Alright. This is getting more and more concerning. Like... Well, that's some fucking ambience right there. Oh, God. Ah! What the f... Oh. The button's broken now. But this is open? Oh, that's bright. Oh, that is bright. That is super fucking bright.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck? Narrator kind of just left us. Yeah, what happened to the narrator? Also, where is this? How do we get here? What the fuck is this? What is going on? This is so bizarre. Holy. Oh. Was that the ending? That was the new content! Yay, new content! Holy shit, that was a fucking trip. Wow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That was such
Stanley
a trip.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That was so weird. That's so fucking wild. This is just like... Just... Really... I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, input received. Oh, I need to find all of those computers and get the input. So we gotta do more loops. Dude, that was just... That was a trip. That was a trip, literally and mentally. Yeah, I know. That's so great. Oh, new content. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh no, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm concerned. Did narrator recover from whatever happened to him? Woo! New content! Yay! Dude,
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What the fuck?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
There might even be a Pingus. There might even be a Pingus. How you doing, little Nate? Thank you for swinging by. Hope you're doing well. Are we going to get more jumps in our jump circle? Oh, man, I really hope so. Imagine if we had 45 jumps in the jump circle this time. Oh, man. Could even do even higher with current technology. Holy shit. This is great. This is hilarious. This is amazing. The end is never the end. Again. Investor showcase. Oh,
calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Just the two of us. I'm good, just playing COD. You? Having a fucking experience. Not much I can say. Having a fucking experience. Holy shit, this has been this is way more than whatever I expected, which wasn't really much. I wasn't sure what to expect, actually. More TSP, better TSP. The color red. Leverage. Holistic value. Brick and mortar approach. Jeez. This is just so weird. This is so
now,
crazy.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Oh, jeez.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Really?
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Famous last words. Oh, jeez. This way to the show floor. Okay. New features. Okay, I was gonna say, am I able to take it? Oh, man. Jesus, what is happening? What is happening? Oh wow, this is a big old thing.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Sure. There's even merch. There's even merch. What the shit? Please no screenshots. Oh, this is like this is basically a press room. Oh man, I'm getting some E3 flashbacks. Holy shit. Hear your name in the game. Okay. Let's see. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Alright, I'm curious.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Sure. I mean, that's cool. Alright. Try it here. Alright, we'll see how this works.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Fine,
Here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Wow. Laying on thick there, aren't you?
Jim. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Okay, yeah, sure. Take a break from the Jim button. This is so... What is happening?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
You heard
that
Jim in
the
the...
me the work
Oh,
of
everything changed! Everything changed! Oh my fucking hell. The button that says Jim. Oh my fucking... No screenshots. Oh fuck, I've already taken a couple. Actually, hold on. Shh. Oh, can I go in here? Oh, Epilogue? Okay. I think that's for last. So, let's explore a little bit more. There's a jump circle! There is a jump circle! Oh, collectibles. Oh man, a whole fucking map. There's a whole fucking map to this place. What the fuck? Are you serious? Okay. Oh man, what the... Infinite hole? New collectibles. Alright, what are these collectibles? Can you find them? Oh wow, wait, what?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Woo! Jump circle! Also, what the fuck is happening? Why am I in space? Why am I in space all of a sudden? What the... What the shit? What is this fucking Dark Souls shit? What is this Dark Souls fuckery? Oh gods, what the f... Collect them all! Oh my fucking...
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Free achievement! Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. It just works!
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Alright, let's give it a test, I guess.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
You know what? I was actually expecting them to do that just because they can, but that's even, like, narratively, that's even better. That's even better. It's still broken.
What else? What other
There's the jump
exhibits haven't
circle.
we seen yet?
Jump circle! Wow! Wow!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well.
Oh, no!
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
No! No! What is... Can't even let me have a jump circle back. Settings world champions. Oh, jeez. Oh, reassurance bucket. Hold on, I want to check with this. Oh, that's new. No, the jump circle. Oh, man. Oh, epilogue. Okay. Well, I think we can come back to this in a sec. Not the jump circle. Oh, all right. Okay. That's okay. We can get a reassurance bucket. We can get a reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I don't know, man. That feels like a lot of power. Also, thank you for the hydrate. There we go. Man, all of this new content. Holy shit. All right. Bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
I
think
wear the
that just
bucket?
holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
This is a... Oh, yeah. This is a bucket. Dear God. Wait. There's more. No. Oh, I love that short so much. And I miss when Valve actually did, like, regular TF2 content, you know? They never finished that comic, either. They never finished that comic. Like, it kind of just stopped. It kind of just stopped. Because of how weird our fucking work environment is. Thank you for the posture check as well. Oh, God. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Man, all this new content, holy shit. There's a lot to go through here. There's so much new content.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
What is this? Office decorations and the infinite hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Oh man, has it really been... Oh, do I actually have to... Oh no, here we go. Oh, Get Well Someday. Happy 12th birthday, step niece. Let's go with this one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Jeez. Alright, where is this infinite hole at? Where's the infinite hole? Oh, wow. Oh, damn, there's some fucking physics logic going on here. There's some real physics logic going on here. Hey there, Dr. Hyde, how you doing? Thank you for swinging by. Hope you're doing well.
Stanley,
Oh.
Here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Why is this a thing? Well, I'm not seeing any other way out of this place, so, let's, I guess we should demo the infinite hole? Alright. Well, we have our bucket. We have our trusty bucket with us, so we should be fine. We should be fine. Geronimo! Oh, it actually
You
is.
see, isn't it wonderful? One of
Oh,
my
geez.
more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole,
Oh, jeez.
you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and
There's
we
a
can continue onward.
Oh, press G to return to the surface. Oh, okay, that works then.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
It's like when you put two portals above each other. Oh yeah, exactly. You've done that. You just keep looping through the portals.
Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
What do you mean?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature.
Oh,
it's
God.
more of a...
Oh!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I mean, I literally
Why don't we
cannot
just put
respond
all
back to
this
you.
behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite.
Mostly
If that
infinite.
works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Just mostly infinite. Mostly infinite. Oh, there's even stuff down here. What is this? Meeting at 2 p.m. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Great.
Boop.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
This is fucking wild. This is so fucking wild. I think that's everything. I think we've gone through everything. Except for the epilogue. I think I was saving that one for last. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else new is opening up, so yeah. Button says name, merch, settings, bucket, office decorations. Yeah, we haven't done the epilogue yet, so let's see the epilogue. Let's see the epilogue. Was over here, I believe.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, that's literally it. Okay. Okay, now I think we've looked at everything. At least I think we have? I'm not really sure. This was the, settings world champion. Oh, guys, sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is just a prologue to Stanley Parable 2. Oh, man. That does feel like something that they do with this. That does feel like something they do. Okay, exit. There we go. This is where we can go. Yeah, I think we've looked at everything.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I think so. I think we saw everything here. It looks very promising. Looks very promising. Oh.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this.
You didn't give us jumps for the drop circle. Bad game. Oh, God. What the...
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yeah, they have to
I
have
wanted
meaning
more
behind
than
them.
anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Yeah, there you go.
Peacefully, of course.
Now you're getting
with
it.
Respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Wait, is this... Perfect. This is an actual fucking title screen! This is an actual fucking title screen! This is a legit title screen! See? Oh, they literally hid the sequel into this. They literally hid the sequel in this. Holy fuck. Wow. They literally just hid the sequel into here. New content along with jumps. Yay! This game is fucking amazing. Oh, I have no words. I have no words for what we're experiencing right now. Begin the game! Man, all this new content.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wait, I was right. I was just talking out of my
Stanley worked
ass.
for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh man, there's the balloons.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons
It's
to push,
literally...
how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427
I can't believe
did
this.
every day of every month of
This is
every
amazing.
year. And although others might have considered it
This
so,
is amazing.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
This is... We're
And then
looping.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
fucking
instructions,
balloons.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Okay,
Something
so
was
where's...
very clearly wrong.
So where are the new features?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I can't believe this. Ah! This fucking game. This fucking game. I can't believe this. I feel like this game is a game to make fun of microtransactions perfectly. Oh man, there's a lot of fucking commentary going on with
All of
this.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't
No
believe
matter how
this.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This is brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. Oh man.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up.
The
Why
bucket?
was he not doing it?
Wait, where was the bucket at? Where was the bucket? Did I miss the bucket? Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
This is... Yay, bucket! Bucket! Oh, shit.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Alright. You know what? I can't believe this. This is wild.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Broom closet? Broom closet! Broom closet!
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No, it's my bucket! It's my bucket!
Bucket. It belongs in a broom
It's my bucket.
closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
This is my bucket.
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
You shall not have my bucket.
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom
How
closet is?
dare you,
That it
broom
has to
closet.
resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I will never hand over the
I
bucket.
don't like this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
How
That your
dare
relationship is
you.
merely superficial and convenient? That
How
your life
dare you,
is so
broom
banal and
closet.
meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through
This bucket and I have been through so
Share a
much,
journal
you would
each
not
of the
understand.
emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed.
You do not understand the connection me and the bucket have. You do not understand the relationship that me and this bucket have. We've gone through so much. We've gone through literal hell together.
I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion.
Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Wasn't there a room that said no buckets beyond this point? If there was, I must have missed
I've got
it.
a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
What is this?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
All right, upstairs. Oh, man. Executive bathroom. Oh, hey. Wait, this is a bathroom? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money! Oh, collectible!
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
What the fucking... This is wild. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I think it was when you pick between the two doors and go to the right that doesn't select the... Oh, so maybe if you go back to, like, the original content, then it strips the bucket from you. Maybe? I guess? Or something? No, we're in the original content. Or maybe if you do, like, one of the side paths or something. I don't know. This game is just blowing my fucking mind. Oh, hey. Another one of those. There we go. The beige pages. This is like... This game is just...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
The bucket.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always.
I love you, bucket.
Would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Boop.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
This is so wild. I just realized the bucket says Stanley. Yeah, the narrator slapped it on there during the broom closet discussion. So it is officially my bucket. It is officially our bucket. This is our bucket. It belongs to us. Collectible!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines.
Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
This fucking game, I swear. Alright, elevator. I recognize this sequence I remember this sequence at the very least. Because this is the intended path. It's actually kind of weird. The first time I played through this, I stumbled into the developer room somehow.
An unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, it's like the first time I played through this game, I accidentally stumbled upon like the hidden developer room where there was like a bunch of like concept art and shit. And I was like, I don't even know how I got there. I just took an alternate path somewhere and I was just like,
Stanley
oh,
and
hey.
the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
You know what? Let's not go into the mind control facility. Just stopping to say hi, but gonna pass out now. Have a great stream. No worries. How you doing, Cammy? Thank you for swinging by, and you have a good sleep. You have a good sleep. Make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Oh, that's not good. Wait, seriously? The people behind this game are definitely on something, but also some damn geniuses. I know, right? It's like they're really something. There's really something else to this.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Is it like looping? I think it's looping.
Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Practice today was rather tiring. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, definitely. Oh wow, that is down, isn't it? That is a. Doesn't. Yeah, it looks like a. Yeah, let's not. We'll save that for another path. We'll save that for another run. Sounds like you deserve your rest. Sounds like you deserve your rest. Oh, man. Jeez, this game has just been fucking crazy. Alright, I guess into the mind control room? I guess we can go into the mind control room?
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Too much to live for. Okay, I still have bucket. I still have my bucket. Button!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Bucket root, let's go, baby. Yeah, Bucket Chan. Hope you have fun. Oh, I've been having a blast. I've been having a fucking absolute blast of a time with this. It's been amazing. 280 points till I do something I might be hated for. Oh no. I'm afraid to ask.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
No, Bucket, it's okay.
Gently,
it's okay, Bucket Chan.
Reassuring it that everything would be fine.
It's okay, Bucket Chan. It's okay. We got this. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Bucket Chan.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
These are the important questions.
Furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Oh, man. It's
No!
okay, Bucket.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
I love you, Bucket Chan.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Hell yeah. It's you and me, Bucket Chan. We're going to fight the power. We're going to fight against the man. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Got something to do with some sort. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Well, I do still have some of those beans on me. I do still have some of those beans.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Did we do it?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
Uh-oh.
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was
What the-
Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
What the...
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty,
I can't reach.
until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
The bucket changed the whole narrative. Yeah, seriously, the bucket changed the whole fucking narrative. We got a different ending. Jeez. We actually got a different ending.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh
What
my
could it
god, that
mean?
was the bucket
Stanley
actually
decided to go
gave
to
us
the
a different
meeting.
ending.
Perhaps he had simply missed
Jeez.
a memo.
New
No
input.
matter how hard
I
Stanley
can't believe
looked,
it.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The stickers maintained. We kept the stickers. We kept the stickers. Oh my
Stanley
fuck.
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I can't believe this. I love you, Bucket Chan. You are amazing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
The bucket didn't change the game, just gave the canon ending. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's try something. Let's try a different route. Let's try something different with this bucket. I believe with the power of the bucket and friendship, we can trust the completionist instinct. What the shit? What is this? Mission status? Oh, is this telling you where the fucking... This is telling you where the other figures, the collectibles are. Oh my fuck. A large room, lots of boxes, stairs, somewhere both red and blue. Is this some kind of game? What? There will be a reward for finding them all. Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Jesus, what the fuck? 666, lol. Fucking hell, that is amazing. Large room with lots of boxes, stairs, and the room with red and blue. Something with lots of boxes. Down
Coming
here,
to a
maybe?
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Hello!
Okay, I'm getting back to
Yay.
the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines
jeez.
and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I'm sure it'll come to you in time. Can we go through here again?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left
Okay.
his post during
Yep,
work
it's
hours.
this again.
He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he
Oh,
taken
yeah.
that risk?
Yeah.
All because he believed
Okay, so this
everyone had
is similar.
vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself.
Okay, yeah,
maybe
this dialogue
I am
is the
crazy.
exact same.
He looked down at the bucket in his eyes.
Oh no,
Am
it's
I
still
crazy?
mentioning the bucket.
He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze.
He's talking to the
but said
bucket
nothing
now.
at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these.
It's just hilarious.
He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar
The
reassurance
dialogue
and
is
comfort.
changed
And that's
to
when
accommodate
Stanley
the bucket.
realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone
No.
else's bucket, perhaps.
No.
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence
Oh no,
of
the
his
bucket's
bucket.
gone!
And indeed,
No, the bucket's gone!
now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was
I lost the
of course,
bucket!
very odd.
I lost the bucket!
Now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious.
Now we can
he exclaimed. Without
define
my
the
bucket,
dopamine
I've
of a
gone truly mad.
small number
Where
adding
is it?
+1
I
to
must find it.
completionist. Oh.
Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Bucket!
True
No!
again. He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his
God, there's so
special
many buckets.
Come to me, Stanley!
There's so
Find
many
me.
buckets.
He
But
had
which
to
one is
find
my
the
bucket?
He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
The real bucket was the friends we made along the way.
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Please tell me if he dies again, it will say this is the story of Bucket. I really hope that.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella
Someone
woke
else's
up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
She has her.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course, he'd gone
Bucketless.
mad, ranting and
We are
raving about a
bucketless.
narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to
This is
confront at
even
work.
better. I agree.
Her
I
bucket would
agree.
provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
I fucking can't.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is
Stanley
amazing.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I love this game. I love this game. Deep, very. Oh.
The
Here we go.
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Yay, Bucket Chan. Oh my fucking. Oh, this is. I love this. This is amazing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, in order to get a collectible, we need to go to the other
This was not the
side.
correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh man, this is fucking wild.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
You are so smart, Bucket Chan.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay. Oh, place with a lot of boxes. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta go in here.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Or is it... was it not this room? Or... Okay, this just puts me back along track to the main path. Actually, hold on. I don't think we've gone down here. I don't think we've gone down here yet.
Oh, good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What the fuck? This is not what I expected.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
What the fuck?
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket
Oh no, is this an
isn't even from the
intervention?
original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Yeah, broom closet. Oh, jeez. What the fuck is this? What the okay, okay. You know what? Sure, we'll do Adventure Line. How's that sound? We'll do Adventure Line if that'll make you happy.
Whee!
As long as
Look
I
at
keep
that
Bucket
wacky
with me.
line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Oh no. As long as I don't have to give up my bucket. As long as I don't have to give up my bucket, we're good. Where are we going with this? Where am I going? Oh, this is a long adventure line.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
What?
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
No!
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No! Why would you ask me such a thing of me? Why would you ask me to do such a thing?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I
No,
don't know
me
what the
and this
bucket
bucket.
destroyer
I'll
will
have
do
you
if
know,
it can't destroy your
me and
bucket.
this
Destroying
bucket have
buckets
been
is
going.
all
Have
it
gone through
knows.
so much.
That is its
Like,
singular personality.
This
trait.
bucket.
Sure,
I
can
asked
hear
this
you
bucket
saying,
to
how
be
does
my
a
best
character with
bucket
only
at my
one
marriage, at my
personality
wedding.
trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The
Nothing!
Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay,
Save bucket.
I'm
trying.
getting very upset now.
I'm
You'll
trying
have
to
to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable
No,
characters
I
like the Adventure
refuse.
Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn
I
bucket.
refuse.
Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and
I can't.
The Bucket Destroyer
My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
What the fuck? Ah! Oh, jeez. At least we died with Bucket. Oh, man. At
All of
least
his
I still
co-workers
have
were gone.
Bucket.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
fuck,
simply
dude.
missed a memo.
This entire game is something else. Figure Finders Committee. Oh, man.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I love you, Bucket. I will never give you away. I will never give you away. Ah, man. I still need to find what the other collectibles are. One was in...
Stanley
Let's see.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
You think Stanley Parable would release an officially licensed Bucket? Dude, I hope. I hope that Devolver Digital makes an announcement saying, "Hey, we have official Stanley Parable branded Bucket merch. Get your Stanley Parable branded
way to the
bucket."
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket.
I would
calling
love
to him,
that.
telling him that the employee lounge.
I'd be
was
like,
simply
"Shut
the
up,
place
take
to
my
be."
money. Shut up and take my money."
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Ooh.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Alright, so let's try this direction here.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
There.
Go to the cargo lift.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I actually have to do a fucking jump puzzle on this. Actually, I have to do a... Okay, there's an actual whole thing about this. Okay, wow. Okay. Can I do this? Can I do this without fucking up? Hey!
You're getting close now, Stanley.
Yo.
You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anurines. Very
Figler
soon, you'll collect
Anurines.
the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anurines. None of us can.
None of us can. Okay, well now what? Now what? Can I go back? Oh, okay, there's a vent. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Where is this at? The sets? What the fuck? The hell is this area? Narrator tapes?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
It all comes back to the bucket.
Sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same
It all
feeling.
comes back to the bucket.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
Jeez, what the...
Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
No. Oh, you're going down a dark path.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Well, that was disturbing. Weren't we just talking about how we would buy a bucket? I know, right? Oh, hey. Oh, I just triggered a thing. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven? What the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? There's buttons all over the place. Oh, wait, this is heaven? What? Heaven is buttons. So many buttons. There's just so many buttons. There's so many buttons. There's just so many buttons. And every time I push a different button pops back up again. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did I just do? What did I just do? This is so fucking... The sequel is now paused. What the fuck? This is... We just got some evidence of some eldritch fucking bullshit, and now we're in button heaven. We're now in button heaven. Jesus. This is so bizarre. It just saying the voice is just saying buttons. 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 Jesus fucking hell. There's so many buttons. 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 Jesus fucking... Okay. Do a new run, because... What the fuck? I don't know if there was any way for me to get out of that. Okay. Well, that's there. So, I can go back to heaven.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The end is never the end.
Stanley decided
geez.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
The end
memo.
is never the end. Oh, all the computers are fucked now. All the computers are fucked.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
Not with the bucket. I love you, Bucket-chan. I will protect you. No one will use you for monetization.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This
Alright,
was not the correct
now we
way
need
the
to just
meeting
find
room.
one more
But Stanley
collectible.
had felt the
We need to
bucket calling
find
to him,
the last
telling him
collectible.
that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never mind.
I
The
think in
bucket
order
was
to get
wrong.
that ending, you have to click all
Stanley
the
took
buttons.
the door on his left to go back
Yeah.
to the meeting room.
Yeah, because what I did was I found the hidden inputs on all the computers, and that last one took me to button heaven. But I don't know if there's even a way to click all the buttons because they just pop back up after you push them. So it's just a constant stream of button presses.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Alright. So in order to
Good,
get to the...
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Nah, we're going over here, because we need one last collectible. We need to get that last collectible. I just love the fact...
Stop! Look there on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Oh, fuck,
Unless,
there is.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't
What
a
the
bucket?
fuck?
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
Wait,
this
what?
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Wait, what?
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
But I got the sticker that shows that it's a bucket.
Step in here for a moment.
I got the sticker that says this is a bucket. What? What is... Now what?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
What
Simple
the
enough,
fuck
right?
is this game?
This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Oh my fuck, it's an actual
Item
game
one.
show.
Is this a bucket?
Yes, that is a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh, you motherfucker. You cheating asshole.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Can I inspect the bucket? I am not allowed to get a closer look at the bucket. No.
Correct.
Hey.
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
3D print. But wouldn't the 3D print bucket still count as a bucket?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Son of a bitch.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
That is a piece of farm equipment.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Oh, jeez. This...
Is this a bucket?
No!
Incorrect.
Wait.
This is a bucket.
What?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Is it? I'm confused on what is and isn't considered a bucket now. What the what? Is it?
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What the fuck is going on?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Boy, fucking... I still can't get down from this platform.
Okay,
Fuck.
you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something.
Oh,
Unless
man, we're
in
getting
your
into
twisted
some
mind,
philosophical
have you
shit
somehow
here.
convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Is nothing a bucket? But could anything actually be a bucket? Could anything could possibly be a bucket, and at the same time, nothing could be a bucket? Is this the question that we have to posit? Because if we have to wonder, what is a bucket? You know, we have to wonder, what is the essence of a bucket? I mean, sure, it's something that you carry stuff in, but what does that mean to carry something in a bucket? What does that mean for the person carrying the thing that may be considered a bucket? You know? What is the essence? What is the idea of carrying a bucket? What is the motivation of the bucket? Does the bucket have thoughts, feelings? Does the bucket have dreams, aspirations? Does a bucket feel? Think? Does a bucket exist? They said a tractor was a bucket, so
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
I know, right?
Yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
I know, right?
Do any of us know what a bucket is?
When you start really breaking
a
it
bucket?
down, like, I could be a
Stanley, I
bucket.
can't keep doing this.
You could be a bucket,
I'm
chat.
losing myself, and myself
Chat
was
could be a
all I ever
bucket.
had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No,
Okay, here we go.
no, not Bucket Chan. No, not Bucket Chan. Bucket
What
Chan.
happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Everything is
God, I had no
buckets.
idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you,
I'm a
Stanley,
bucket.
You're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news.
So,
we're not buckets.
if
Yes,
I'm not
I
a
actually
bucket,
feel much more at ease right
the
now.
narrator
It's
is not a
delightful to
bucket.
get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact.
But
that
if
we
you're
haven't
still
got a
here,
game.
chat, then that means you're
So,
not a bucket
tell you
either.
what, I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets. Okay?
That might be a good idea.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
I'm a bucket of blood and organs. You're a bucket of goo and bones. Yeah. There you go. It's like bones and ectoplasm.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
jeez.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There we go. Bucket.
The good old bucket.
Good old
Stanley
bucket.
and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Wait, no, we gotta leave the, wait.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct
Actually,
way to
hold
the
on.
meeting
Let's see
room.
if it'll trigger
Stanley
again.
had felt
Because I
the
want
bucket
to try and see
calling
if
to
it'll,
him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
because
And
like,
here it was.
I'm curious
Had
if
the
it'll let
bucket
me
turned
take the
out to be
bucket to
correct?
the other
Was this no?
room,
Never mind.
to the other
The bucket
direction.
was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Let's see.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
All right,
The
let's
cargo
see.
lift. Yeah, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did
all
not
right.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
There we
but
go.
Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay.
No, stop. Stop
Okay.
there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay?
Okay, yeah, it's just gonna do the same thing again. So, in order to get into there, we need to not pick up the bucket. We need to... What the? Wait. Hello?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Alright, thanks for calling, hon. I'll have to make sure they get some, I know Target has Death Wish coffee. I'll have to see if I can grab some from there. Yeah, there we go. We need to leave the bucket behind this time in order to get that direction. Because otherwise we're not allowed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I can't believe
The
the
lounge
game.
was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This has been wild. This has been crazy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Alright. One more time. One
Look,
more
Stanley,
time.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
We will
I'm
miss
not
you,
sure
Bucket.
anything
Don't
really
worry.
are.
This will only be
I
a
realize
temporary
investing your
separation.
trust in someone else can
This
be
will only
difficult,
be
but
temporary.
The fact is that the
We will get
story
back-
has been about nothing but you.
We will get back
Really?
to Buckets.
I was in the
We will
middle
get
of
back to
something.
Bucket
Do you have
Chan.
zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to
No
convince
buckets.
you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove
there
it.
you are.
Let me and there it is.
Hey.
The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this
Stiggly
moment,
Wiggly.
Stanley. This is a real accomplishment.
We did it!
This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Mhm.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Alright. Well, we got
Now
that.
listen
at the very
carefully,
least.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, we went through the blue door last time, so let's go and do the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Oh no, it's looping.
We would both be so
Oh, no,
much
the room is
happier
looping.
if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Oh no.
Here, let me show you.
Oh. Okay. Is this the infinite hole? Alright. Oh.
What do we want?
What the?
What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
What
I
the-
actually feel happy.
Oh, wow. What the? Oh, this is wild. What is this? This is space? Jeez. Oh, this is wow. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I like this. It's a cool little light show. This is cool. I like this. I like this. It's like a kaleidoscope. There's also a door over here, so let's see where this leads to.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Checking elsewhere, because we should probably
Oh,
get
no.
back to...
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I mean, it's stairs. I can't possibly... Like, It's
Please,
stairs.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh. Is there like... Okay. Can we go back to the room? Okay. We can't go back to the room. Is it still going? It is still going.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
I mean... Can we... I need to leave here at some point, right? We need to leave here at some point. I mean, it's cool and all, but... We gotta move on. We gotta move on at some point.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
I mean, don't worry. We'll restart. It'll be a very new experience, and we can relive it all over again. You know, we'll make some new decisions, and we'll be able to reunite with Bucket-chan. That's a thing. That's what makes this feel. That's what makes this feel empty. Is because we don't have Bucket-chan with us. So, as long as I can get back and reunite with Bucket-chan, then it'll be fine. Whee! Oh, I'm alive.
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
No. What are
Let's
you
try it
doing,
again.
Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because I want to be reunited with Bucket-chan.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Ow.
Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I just want to reunite with Bucket-chan.
Or maybe
Ow.
you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Thank you for understanding. I just want to be back with Bucket-chan. So, is this hurting both of us? But don't worry. Once we reset, it'll be... Oh!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yes. Sorry, I was doing my best to try and make that as lighthearted as possible, but ooh, yeah, that got heavy. That got heavy. That got a little bit heavy there for a bit. Wait. What the? Wait a minute. What the?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines.
Oh.
Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Okay,
Just one more time.
You know what? After that last ending, I think we can go with some happy thoughts. I think we could use some happy thoughts. I agree. I agree. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, man. Oh, there's a downward area. Yep. New area. Okay.
Here's where it all began.
Yep.
The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7! Oh man, there's actually more. 1 extra for the road. Unless there's more collectibles? Could there be more? Oh,
And
the one.
here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Oh. Oh, we got a split. Okay.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Oh yeah, it was under the stairs. Yeah.
No. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found the Figanli, not the 3rd.
Oh.
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, I did kind
Memories
of
like
find it
these
out of
are
order.
So precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under the stairs feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
We did kind of find them out of order, so yeah, they kind of yeah.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room,
No,
but
we
it's
didn't.
here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
I don't remember this. What? You know what? Let's not question it and just keep on going.
This
Here we
was
go.
the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Wait, really? Oh. Fucking. Fucking. Fucking 480p Windows Movie Maker. Wow. Wow. Best boy. Starting Stanley.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything
8
else.
minutes. Jeez, fucking 480p Windows Movie Maker shit. God's damn. Well, we all had to start somewhere. And yeah, the red and blue
Stanley,
room.
Then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Okay, they both go to the same. I was gonna say, am I gonna have to choose which door I need to go through? Oh. You are in the present.
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh. What the fuck?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there
It's
some way
just-
we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
I can't, what the? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it. We'll go backwards. We'll go back the way we came. How's that
Okay,
sound?
yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
I can't believe this is. How does this game just keep throwing more and more just different things? It just keeps throwing
And here's where I
crazy
made that
stuff.
video. Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes, I love that video.
This is so fucking. Oh. Okay, and then there's this room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Very solid. Nice coloring. And then there's
These
the
really were a treat
staircase.
to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Like, what is even happening? This is... Okay. Can we go over this direction to the boss's office? Or is this blocked off? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is blocked off. So we gotta go the other direction. Oh, man.
This
Bathroom.
is our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
I have 17
The past
Figleys.
is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
I have
This is
17
it, the very
Figleys.
first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlerines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
That spot's still weird. There we go. Wait, what? Can you find them? Oh, this is the exhibit hall. What the?
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally
The
sold
jump
on.
circle!
I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
I still
Look
don't
how
have
much
any
fun
jumps,
the
though.
past is. I want more memories.
I want more jump circles. We need more jump circles.
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Okay, good. I was gonna say. And my cubicle!
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
Was
There's
there?
something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story.
What the fuck?
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What the fuck? Okay. What?
All of his co-workers were gone.
I-
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. This is like, what the fuck? How? Well, so I'm very confused at what just transpired. I'm very confused. Because, like, well, so the narrator just devised this, like, Stanley wasn't even real in the first place. It was just a figment of the narrator's imagination. Although that probably would explain why everything is just so weird and wild and just kind of goes off tilt. Oh my fuck. Also, I'm on this cubicle now. I think this was another ending that we could actually get. Yeah, we could actually break out of this. We could actually walk out of the building.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
There you are.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Not really.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
That is
So,
possible.
what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other options. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to
He's still
listen
going.
to, then perhaps you're not.
It's
In
still
fact,
going.
I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, we're done. I think oh. Oh, I can't even. I can't even click back on it. I can't even click back on it. I'm just here. I'm just here. Until we restart. I'm just here now. You know what? This is as good a spot as any to go ahead and call it a night at. Oh my fucking hell, this game is just continues to be amazing and somehow is even better. They somehow just like took the idea of making a sequel and just completely flipped it. They just completely flipped the idea. Oh my god. It's like, I don't even know if how much more there is to this, because that would require us just going through multiple other different options and scenarios and different things, and including using the bucket, including having more of the bucket with us. There might even be more scenarios with the bucket. There's so many things. There's so many things. It's just like, there's just so much. There's so many possibilities. There's so many possibilities to go through this. It's just, amazing. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. Fuck it. Everything else, go home. Go home, everyone else. We got it. We're done. Just cancel everything else for 2022. We're fucking good here.